Welcome to the Honey Badger Show, HBRV Lifestyle, the podcast. And let me tell you folks, there's a lot of liars on YouTube about what I do for a living. There's a lot of clickbait, misinformation out there. And I want to go over it with you because it connects to the world, connects to our economy, connects to our everyday life as either a Canadian or an American, or even no matter where you're in the world, actually. It affects how we look at things. When we start clicking on titles and thumbnails of YouTube videos that tell you that the RV business is Armageddon, and then the video goes into a sponsorship and a paid advertisement. Now, I did my first paid advertisement, Alloy Man, which is a power tool company. They didn't send me money. They sent me a new cordless drill or a cordless impact, I should say. And instead of, I'm going to do a video and I'm going to try to sell the impact. No, I decided I'm going to try the impact on stabilizers. So I did a whole video on doing manual stabilizers with that impact. I did one that was short for TikTok. That was a lot of fun. I did one for YouTube. But I integrated it into an educational video about leveling the travel trailer with manual jacks. These folks, and I won't call them out by name, and no, one of them is not Josh the RV Nerd. He actually did a very good video about 2 weeks ago where he was mostly right. There are some things Josh leaves out because he works for a corporation, and I've said that a million times. Josh the RV Nerd is no longer the 250,000% transparent person he was before Bish's bought out his family's dealership. And a lot of that is, it's money. It's money, it's security. He doesn't get sponsored by a lot of people. He doesn't take on a lot of sponsorships. So he depends a lot on ad revenue and his salary. So he has to be very careful about what he says and how he says it. Me, I have a lot of freedom. My boss knows all about this stuff. And he thinks it's absolutely badass. But we're having a lot of people out there that are full-time RVers that are constantly and consistently giving you wrong information about where campgrounds and RV, where the RV business really is. Here's a great example for you folks, okay? There was a couple who full-time in a Grand Design Solitude fifth wheel. All right? I'm not one to bash anybody, but you can tell it's the same content, yet they get 3, 4, 500,000 views in a week on a video that's titled Armageddon, RV dealerships going out of business. And the video doesn't start with an introduction saying, hey, this is the reason why I've been doing this for X amount of years. No, it's two full-timers that don't want to go back to work. So they're trying to gather ad revenue and sponsorship money so they can stay on the road. And the only way they can do it is clickbait. Worst thing for the RV business right now is a bunch of lies. I get tired of it. There's lies everywhere on social media when it comes to how the camping business is going. Lie number one that keeps coming out is that 2024 year model inventory is so much different than 2023's. This is a lie. This is not the truth. You could say it's a half truth. You could say it's a quarter truth. You could say whatever you want. But in the end of the day, it's not the full truth. There's no transparency involved because they don't know. All they know is what they're paid to say. So all these full-time RVers that are out camping and living the RV life and making it look majestic and godlike and it's just this wonderful thing. Yes, they're absolutely correct. It is a beautiful, wonderful thing. But don't lie and get corporatized because you're afraid you're going to have to go back to work. That's where this all came from, folks. A lot of people in 2020, 21, we had COVID lockdowns. You had remote work was probably 50% of America's jobs during COVID. Around middle of 2022, corporations want you back in the office. These people didn't want to go back to the office. But yet the views got cut down because people went back to work. Let's be real about this. Customers, people who watch YouTube, the RV business that had nothing to do but sit in front of a TV, a portable device like a tablet or cell phone, watched over and over different things. Streamers went through the roof. YouTube views, Rumble views, Instagram, TikTok, all these platforms had massive record-breaking views and revenue from 2020-21. It was record-breaking. Not to say it's still not there, that YouTube's not making money. Of course they're making money. But they're not doing as much. They're evolving. Look at YouTube as an example. YouTube is evolving where they're grabbing sports rights. They are distributing the NFL package is through YouTube TV. That's a smart move. Take the revenue you made and invest it into growing your audience and growing your platform. These knucklehead full-timers that think they know everything about the RV world are the complete opposite.